Hello everyone, X-Mandalorian here, and today we're going to be reviewing Pirate Captain Brutus from Star Wars Skeleton Crew. As of now, Star Wars Skeleton Crew hasn't come out yet, and I have no idea who this character is or what his role is going to be in the show, but we can talk about what the figure is like, and from what I'm seeing, this guy's pretty cool. Now before we get started, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon. Starting off with the box, we can see that this is the new packaging for Star Wars Black Series. It's pretty cool. Here we have the name. And a couple of these Skeleton Crew figures, they have this here, with like a couple of the kids. It says Ata Tin. Maybe this is like their specific costumes from whatever Port Borgo is. So this guy's probably going to have a couple of different costumes in the show. That's my guess. Looking at the side art here. Looks pretty cool. Lots of guns, just like the figure. And on the back here, same side art. Oop, figure's in the way. And it says, when 4 kids make a mysterious discovery on their seemingly safe home planet, they get lost in a strange, dangerous galaxy, and finding their way home will be a greater adventure than they ever imagined. Now, with a lot of these new figures, they have like the descriptions for the show instead of the characters. Not a big fan of that, but that's nitpicking. Besides, I'm not going to do anything with the box other than rip it open so that way I can get to that figure inside. And speaking of that figure inside, here's Captain Brutus outside of the box, and accessory-wise, he doesn't have any extra hands or an extra head or anything. But what he does have is 5 whole extra guns. My guy is absolutely strapped. No one is catching him lacking. Now, with all these guns, he does have plenty of holsters. He also has 2 trigger finger hands. You can put 3 right there on his chest. You have 1 right there. Then 1 right here, almost on his back. There's a look at his trigger finger hand without anything in it. Zoom in on that. Kind of looks like a come on here kind of thing. And there it is with the gun in hand. Now looking at the figure, we can see that I'm pretty sure it's all brand new. Don't think any of it's reused. If it is, they're doing a good job at hiding it. Like that holster piece I think is brand new. This whole like little soft plasticish kind of thing right here. There's his back. Also has his little shoulder pads right here. On his arm, he has these little bands. There's some little details there. Looks like he has some sort of like dust or mud on his arms. Same on this one, except he doesn't have any bands here. And here's also this little shoulder thing, which it is on this one. It's just a little hard to see with that. Here's a look at his belt. It's actually goes like underneath the little cloak piece, which is pretty cool. Speaking of this little, well, it's not a cloak. Is it? It's not a cloak. But here's a look at it. Some lines there. More of this little mud, dust kind of thing. Here's his boots. It's a little orange detailing there. One of these little bands. Not on this side. Boots look the same as the other one. And the head sculpt, that's entirely new. Don't think they're ever going to reuse this guy again, unless it's like for the one in the cantina. Red eyes, which look really cool. His teeth. Zoom in. Focus on that. Right there they are. His teeth. Looks nice and vicious. And this guy's obviously this is a bad guy. Look at him. Look at him. He has to be a bad guy. And also on his neck there is some like fur detailing there, which is nice. There's his ear right there. Round. There's his hair. Yep, very, very hairy figure. Now articulation wise, I'm going to start with the legs. They go all the way up here, not that bad. Got a little, what's this? Little ankle joints. Goes that far down. This far up. Swivel. The little swivel here. This goes this far back. And the leg overall goes this way back. The little cloth piece, well, not cloth. This piece here, it kind of gets in the way of it, but it moves well enough. I don't really see this guy doing anything too crazy for jump-wise. Same on this side. Has a bit of a... Yep, there's a... Right there. Is it thigh... No, it's not thigh swivel. What's that called? It moves. That's all you need to know. It moves. Does he have butterfly? He does have butterfly joints on his arms. His arms can go this high up because of the shoulder piece. This far back. They go this way up. Not that bad. The shoulder piece doesn't really get in the way. This swivel here. You can go up, back, finger. Well, not the finger, the hand. Yep, it rotates this way. And let's look in there. Can't tell how it's supposed to move. Does it move at all? No, it doesn't. It's doesn't really have. Is there like a ball there? There might be a ball there. Can't see it, but yeah, there's no like looking at this tech here I have lying around. There's none of that. Can't do that. It also can't go the other way. That's interesting. But it still like moves, kinda a little bit. It's pretty much the same thing on this arm. Goes this way up, this way back. Goes a little bit. Yeah, it goes a lot further than the other one. This way up. Yep. Same thing with the arm right here, and I'm also pretty sure the hand. Yeah, they don't really have that little thing. So that's new. Looking at the head, look, the neck, that goes all the way around. Go this far down, this far up. Also have the ball joint right there. You can go full exorcist mode. Yep. Bit of tilt. And yeah, that's about it articulation wise. Here he is next to Hondo Onaka and Doc Ondar. He also looks pretty good next to Cassian Andor. Let me get him up here. Yep. Size-wise, you know, he's average Black Series scale. Overall, I think this is a really solid figure. I don't know much about his character. Maybe he's going to be cool in the show. Maybe he won't be, but the one thing we can say for sure is he looks like a badass. I'll say it. He does. I don't have any complaints with this figure. I think it's just, like I said, really solid. Although, sometimes the guns can shake out, but when you really have them sturdy in there, they don't. But if they do fall out, that's really not good. These are some small pieces, and oh hey Chief. Chief jump scare. But ignore my dog. Yeah, overall, hey, how you doing? But yeah, if they do fall, they're really small guns, so that's gonna suck. And I don't think there's any reuse of guns, so yeah, it's not good if you lose them. But like I said, it doesn't really happen all the time, just sometimes. And again, that's also just a nitpick, nothing to do with the figure overall, really. Just really, really solid. You can get him in some pretty cool poses like this one, this one, this one, and this one. I don't have the rest of the Skeleton Crew wave to really compare him next to them, but this figure is just really solid on his own, even if you... Midnight jump scare now. They're all just coming in. I really need to close that door. Notes for later. But where was I? Yeah, really solid overall. He goes with whatever you're doing. He fits in a cantina. He fits next to Hondo Onaka. He's a pirate captain. He fits next to everything. So if you don't have the Skeleton Crew wave, don't plan on getting him. He works well in your collection. So that's about it for this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and comment down below if you want to see more of these reviews. And yeah, that's about it. See ya. Yeah, I still have Voice Critical. What are you gonna do about it, huh? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?